coach, can you speak to just the difference between today and a year ago? How different are you from having been a head coach this last year?
I've only got about 8 more haircuts left before I'm completely bald, and so that's one difference. Like I said, experience is the best teacher, right? And so I've got a year of experience of learning a roster, putting together a staff, managing people on a day-to-day basis, understanding how the organizational structure works, how we tie in academics to our everyday life, how do we tie in the student-athlete's daily experience, whether it's through athletic training, through equipment, through physical training, therapy, and academics. So I've got a handle on all that. By no means do I have the book written. We're learning every single day, and I look forward to learning what's going to work best here at Mizzou. Because what worked best at the last place may not work exactly the same way. And so I've got to be open-minded enough to work what works best for us here. Because now it's us at Mizzou.
And how much better prepared do you feel like? I mean, if you'd been offered this job a year ago, how different would your currency be for this?
I probably wouldn't have got the same contract value. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be a little bit overwhelmed right now. And right now I just don't feel that way. I feel comfortable and calm and I'd say I feel steady. And that's kind of where I'm at.
Eli, around along the same lines, have you allowed yourself to take a kind of step back, kind of a big picture view of what 10 years ago you mentioned 7th grade coach, high school assistant, to where you are now, and really a fast ascent in this business?
No, I haven't. I know this: the minds of men plan the ways, the Lord directs their steps, and that's something that my family and I believe in, and just trust that the Lord moves and causes direction in our life, and that's what we're doing. And so I don't, there'll be at some point when I'll look back and do that, but I really am the type of person that just tackles one challenge at a time, and I really don't have time to think about what happened yesterday. I got 4 girls and a football program to run, so don't have a lot of time to sit back and look at the fire.
Your lovely bride said your recruiting skills were evident the way you recruited her to get her to say yes. Yeah. Could you elaborate on that a little?
Well, that wasn't her first choice. I mean, let's just put it out there plain and simple. And had to just keep, I'm an underachiever, and so I just kept working. I guess that's it.
You first met with them Saturday night. Obviously, you had a game to play. But can you take us? When did you know this was the job you wanted? Can you take us through however long a period of time that was?
Well, look, when the job opened, there was a lot of intrigue for me. I have family that lives close. I have a brother that lives in the state, and so there was a natural okay, that's the SEC. That's an intriguing job. Didn't hear from anybody, so focused on the task at hand, and then on Saturday, knew that there was going to be some interest. Tried to focus on winning the game. Won the game. Celebrated. Went to my locker and said, We'd like to meet with you. And then another message that said, we will be in Wilkesboro at this time. And so, had my representation get back to them and say, yeah, I'd love to meet, and worked through the proper channels of Appalachian State, got permission from them, and then it was a whirlwind.
Was it Sunday afternoon that I know it wasn't official until this morning, but that, hey, we kind of agreed on this? Or? When you felt comfortable you were taking the job?
I felt comfortable I was taking the job when they voted on me at the Board of Trustees or Curators this morning.
I got you.
Yeah, so, I had a peace in my spirit that this was probably going to be the right situation for us, in a piece that this was the right place for us. Whenever all the people started breaking the story, I guess they were at my house. I don't know. Sometime around Sunday, I think it was like, okay, this is probably what's going to end up happening. But this day and age, you never know until everything's done. So
I don't know how. Go ahead.
No, go on. You go ahead.
I don't know how it works when you're leaving a place, but obviously Doug Gillen spent some time here. Did you talk to him at all about Missouri?
Absolutely. Doug and I have a great relationship. There's an honest and trust between the both of us, and how you leave a place is just as important as how you walk into a place. And Appalachian State was great to me. They took a chance on me. Doug was unbelievable for us and for me personally and professionally, and we had several conversations about this opportunity and what the opportunity could be, and he gave me my best, and I gave him my best, and I gave that place my best for as long as I was there. And again, just a lot of thanks and gratitude to those players on that football team, because without them I don't have this opportunity, and so I'm thankful to them.
You talk about building the trust with the players, but I would imagine you've got to build some trust with the fan base too. There's about 55,000 people here by the end of the season. How do you go about building that trust with the fan base?
Well, one, they have to be excited about the message that we're spreading, and two, we have to put a product on the field that makes them excited to come represent the University of Missouri, and the product that says, I want to wear Mizzou football gear because they're playing in the right way. And so that's the task at hand, and we got to get it done.
How about your actual